everyone. My name is Jacob Van Bergh, and today I would like to briefly share with you my Heschel experience. Firstly, just a bit about myself. I'm a first-year university student at McGill studying economics and business in the Desautels Faculty of Management. At McGill, one of my major non-academic commitments is being a junior consultant for MSBN, a student club that provides pro bono consulting services to nonprofits across Canada. I'm also on the board of McGill's Chabad, where I get the opportunity to help create Jewish events and support Jewish students on campus. Before McGill, I attended Tannenbaum Chat, a local pluralistic Jewish high school in Toronto. At Chat, I was a madrich, a student counselor, for where the first 2 years I helped plan and run overnight Shabbatons and trips for the incoming grade 9s. Both at Chat and McGill, I have had the pleasure of working on the executive council of a nonprofit organization called Youth for Youth Learning, which offers free one-on-one tutoring to students in under-resourced communities, a great organization started by another Heschel alumni. I believe it is in great part thanks to Heschel that I have developed this diverse set of interests and skills. I came to Heschel at the beginning of grade 4 after recently moving to Canada from Europe. I arrived not speaking any Hebrew, not being fluent in English, and not knowing anyone in Canada. I simply could not have made it to where I am today without my invaluable Heschel experience. And although I could discuss many strengths of Heschel, I want to narrow it down to a few aspects that impacted me the most. First, the teachers. I had an outstanding group of teachers who are supportive, enthusiastic, engaged, diverse, and patient. Having teachers from all walks of life, united by a shared passion for teaching, was a very meaningful experience for it broadened my outlook on the world. The dedication my teachers had to see me succeed was the motivation I needed when I struggled, and whenever I return, it is so nice to see those familiar, kind faces. Second, Hebrew. Many of my teachers were Israeli Canadians or fluent in Hebrew, and this was extremely beneficial in terms of learning Hebrew. Thanks to classes that were completely taught and conducted in Hebrew, my speaking, writing, and comprehension skills, as well as those of all my peers, grew exponentially. When we would ask a question to a teacher in any Jewish subject, they would always respond in Hebrew. And whenever we wanted to ask or say something, they encouraged us to phrase it in Hebrew. This style of teaching, called Ivrit Be'Ivrit, is why even 5 years after graduating from Heschel, I chat in Hebrew with my Israeli friends at McGill. Third, the relationships with my peers. Socially, the scale of each grade, usually around 25 to 40 students, allowed us to create a truly strong and special bond with each other that lasts till today. Although we all had our closest friends, of course, the size of the grade ensured that I worked together on some project, participated in some activity, or had the time to connect with every single student in my grade. That sense of togetherness made each part of our Heschel experience feel like not just another step in our own lives, but rather a collective milestone in our journey as well. 5 years later, I still consistently meet up with my friends from Heschel, even those who attend different universities. Next, the religious pluralism of Heschel. When I entered Chat, and throughout my years there, I fully realized the unique ability that Heschel ingrained in its students, a respect and understanding for all types of Judaism. Through having weekly tefillot, prayers, conducted in styles from Reform to traditional Orthodox to alternative, and developing the ability to participate and even lead any of these services, Heschel allowed us to explore what Judaism means to us and how we want to practice it. At McGill and Chat, I have friends from both very observant and very secular backgrounds, and I'm able to understand, respect, and connect with their different forms of Judaism. The past few months have been extremely difficult for Israelis, but also for Jews worldwide. As some of you may know, many university campuses, including McGill, have become hotspots for intense debates, protests, and tensions relating to the conflict. I have always, but especially in these days, been appreciative of Heschel's connection to Israel. Through an extensive Jewish history curriculum and meaningful programs related to Israel, Heschel has helped me be a proud Jew and Zionist. When I've encountered anti-Semitism in the past few months, my resolve and pride in my heritage is strengthened by my time at Heschel. Simultaneously, Heschel's emphasis on open-mindedness prepared me for environments like McGill, where I engage with a range of voices regarding Israel. Heschel taught us the value of listening, empathy, and continuous learning, which carries over to my friendships with peers who feel differently about this topic. Lastly, beyond instilling in me a passion for learning, allowing me to build deep friendships that last till this day, broadening my view of the world, and strengthening my Jewish identity, Heschel also taught me the importance of Derech Eretz. Literally meaning the way of the land, it refers to the idea of behaving as a kind, decent, respectful, and contributing member of society. One of my most powerful memories at Heschel was was when we participated in the interfaith program with an Islamic school called the Asadiq School. We learned about each other's cultures and religions and worked together on some tikkun olam, social justice projects, and played sports together as well. Also, every year, the grades 7s and 8s would participate in a Heschel program called Paid for Purim, where students, along with teachers and parents, prepared and distributed much-needed care packages for the homeless in Toronto. Each person in need would get one package for themselves and a second, so that if they wanted to, they could also join in the mitzvah of giving to those in need. Exposing us to a world beyond just the local Jewish community is something that I really appreciated about my time at Heschel. I will always look back on my years at Heschel with a smile on my face, warmth in my heart, and a strong sense of gratitude for helping me grow into the person I am today. Thank you.